Hannigan, 4 minutes.
Opportunity to speak on this motion tonight. I want to focus my participation on two parts. The first is the role played by the community and voluntary sector, and the second is the issue of the All-Ireland Consultative Civic Forum. Only last month I was reminded of the dedication and effort that local community groups play in their communities when I stepped outside my front door and walked into the Dunshaughlin Fun Fair, and it formed part of the Dunshaughlin Harvest Festival, which ran for a week in the village, and the organising committee had galvanised the local community to actually get together, clean up the village, paint, renovate some buildings, and they were very, very successful in attracting visitors to the village, and I want to congratulate them for doing that. That kind of work is essential to building our communities. In Meath alone there are 400 community groups, and as legislators we need to be aware of the role that they play in local communities, and we need to make sure that where possible we reduce the burdens that they have. I have been contacted by several groups who've asked me to raise some issues in relation to burdens on community groups. For instance, the burden that it takes to produce audited accounts every year. It costs approximately €1,000 to audit accounts. As well as that, participation in FOSS schemes can cost in the order of €2,000 or €3,000 to community groups, depending on the size of the scheme. These costs can be highly restrictive and can mean that there's less money to go around for other parts of the projects. So I'm formally asking the Minister of Sport in here to pass on to the Minister for Jobs and the Minister for Social Protection to look into how we can reduce the burden on local community groups. I have some simple solutions that have been suggested to me. The first is in relation to the registration of voluntary community organisations within the company's register. Could they be defined as being not-for-profit companies? The second is, would it be possible to allow community employment schemes to operate in a manner similar to the way that the Rural Social Scheme works? And that would help to alleviate the administrative burden on community groups. So I look forward to hear the Minister's thoughts on those matters. The last section of tonight's motion put down by Sinn Féin deals with the All-Ireland Consultative Civic Forum, and in my role as Chairman of the Good Friday Agreement Implementation Committee, I'll be looking at this. The St Andrews Agreement builds on the Good Friday Agreement commitment on an independent consultative forum, and this forum is to be a place where civic society from north and south of the border can meet and talk about issues. So I'm glad to hear the comments from our Minister last night to say that he was fully supportive of this and wanted to see this forum implemented as soon as possible. At present, our government has sent its proposals on this forum to Northern Ireland, and I believe that we're currently waiting on a response from the First Minister and from the Office of the Deputy First Minister. I know that the Deputy First Minister is otherwise engaged at the moment and has stepped away from his post, but no doubt when he returns to the position he can help to drive this review forward. I know that events have been successful. Thank you, Ceann Comhairle, in the past in relation to the previous version of the forum, so I think we need to move that forward. At our inaugural meeting of the Good Friday Agreement Committee last week, we visited places in Northern Ireland and talked to community groups there, and that's something that we will continue to do. We have a meeting tomorrow, and I intend to raise the issue of the All-Ireland Consultative Civic Forum at this meeting and hope to drive forward the process from that area. Thank you very much.
Thank you.